Man, the Jacksonville Jaguars, what an impressive win over the Kansas City Chiefs on Monday Night Football. Come from behind victory. Devin Lloyd's 99-yard interception was the turning point of the game because it looked like Kansas City was a 14-point swing. 99-yard interception return. He was quite a pickup for Jacksonville. But Trevor Lawrence, the would-be prince, came up big. He had an off year after making the postseason. Couldn't seem to get it right. Looked really bad last year. Got hurt. Even, Mac Jones was there, and they just looked like they were in the bottom of the bin. But, oh, buddy, this year their defense is playing up. They look like a Cinderella story, and they're the team that no one's really thought about in the AFC. Everybody's been romanticizing the Buffalo Bills, rightfully so, and Kansas City, rightfully so, and even Baltimore, rightfully so. And they thought Cincinnati too, but no one is seeing Trevor Lawrence and Jacksonville coming. And as for Kansas City, as great as Patrick Mahomes is, and he's one of the greatest ever, it's amazing now. They won the 5 Super Bowls. They won 3 and 2 in the Super Bowls. And Andy Reid, who used to not be able to be a clutch finishing off with his coaching and styling, can't seem to finish off these games. They lost that close one to the Chargers in week 1 in Brazil. They lost that close one to Philadelphia at home, and then they lose this one. And they can't hold leads. They just can't seem to sustain, getting stops and things. That magic is like last year they could find ways to win. They can't seem to find them right now. Because really it's just that close that the way they've lost games is really uncharacteristic of late. This is the old Andy Reid way. But anyway, tip your hat to Jacksonville. Play with a lot of heart and emotion. They're 4-1. Kansas City falls at 2-3. And Jacksonville, suddenly with the Houston Texans coming on the last couple of weeks, and of course the Indianapolis Colts, who knew that the AFC South might be, dare I say, the most competitive division, definitely in the AFC, because if Jacksonville, Houston, and Indy are all legit, that's a young core of quarterbacks. But anyway, Jacksonville was very impressive. Kept their poise, kept their cool. Big plays by Trevor Lawrence. Big time plays. But that 99-yard interception, that was something else. That was a huge one, And I don't think Mahomes saw Devin coming through and slide through, and Kelsey missed a tackle. Mahomes missed a tackle, took it back to the house. Those are the kind of things that, it's hard to overcome. But Kansas City still had the chance to win the game. So you have to tip your cap to Jacksonville. They've been playing really well lately. The way they win, too, is pretty impressive. Look at that game they had in Frisco. Special teams came up big. They won differently in this game. They just been doing enough to get plays at the right time. And that's the kind of team you don't really want to have to deal with, because if they can beat you 15 different ways, you better play your best ball, or you will take a L. So, very exciting game. Who knew that this was going to be such a must, a big time game? I don't think too many people have been looking at Jacksonville as a perennial threat, and they took the division kind of light. But now, Jacksonville is definitely a team you don't want to have to deal with. Kansas City could still come back, but they got a tough game next week against Detroit, so they could be in a real lot of danger. But then again, they in the AFC West, and is Denver for real? We don't know. We know the Chargers are still going through growing pains, and the Raiders stink, so we don't know. But for one night, though, this was a real good battle, and Jacksonville and Kansas City played a real great Monday Night Football game. What a way to end it. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for nothing. Share the video if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. And again, Kansas City can't seem to close the deal. That old recurring haunting of Andy Reid is coming back. Jacksonville could be a legit team. Bet nobody sleep. Watch out, Trevor Lawrence and crew. And they got a defense too. Stay tuned. We shall see. All right, I'm out.